Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goldfish.
Boys.
My name is Seth,
And I'm Elijah.
and today we're talking about Ben Richards, who we need to hunt down.
Hunt him down. Oh, man. I have a message for all the viewers.
Oh, yeah,
You
what's
ready?
that?
We are Charlie Kirk.
We'll carry the flame.
Man, that's a great song.
Yeah.
You know what? Charlie Kirk kind of reminded me of, Ben Richards would definitely be a Charlie Kirk guy.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's just like angry at how things are. He doesn't like the status quo.
Yeah.
That's very
He's a
Charlie
trades
Kirk.
guy.
Yeah. I mean, Charlie Kirk is definitely not a trades guy. I mean, he says he supports trades. I mean, it's never.
But
picked
there are
up
a lot
hammer in his
of
life.
a lot of red trade men.
Oh yeah. Oh, tons of most trade men are red.
So we're starting the Ben Richards category for who would they vote for.
Who would they vote for? Yeah. Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
You think Ben Richards is in the red?
Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Now, man. I mean, you know, he's a good guy, but he breaks a lot of rules. He's definitely red. He's definitely red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elijah's dropping
Goldfish
on the
loose.
set.
Yeah.
Recently, Spotify Rap dropped, and I was looking at our stats, and hey, they're pretty good.
Dude, yeah. What was it, like top 30% in the world?
We were top 30% in videos.
Oh, in videos.
Yeah, in videos. And then out of all shows that debuted in 2025, we were in the top 86 percentile. Like top 86%.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Top 80.
Top 86.
That's like not very good, no?
Wait, you want to be in the top 99?
That means we. No. 99 is not good.
Oh, wait.
Am I?
No. The higher the number, the better. Top 86. Wait.
No, that means we only beat out 12%. I thought you were joking with me for a second.
I just saw. Wait, hold on. Let's look at this stuff.
It's like actually sad, though.
This guy,
You fool, bro.
Wait.
You had me believe
we
it.
were the number one show for 10 fans.
Oh,
That's pretty good, if you ask me.
that
10
is-
people.
Because
The number one show
who
for
was-
10.
Who was anyone other than Levi? Okay,
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Levi,
Yeah.
probably you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I listen to like literally every episode.
So like me, you, and Levi.
Yeah.
Who else? Eve?
Who knows? Definitely not Eve.
Well, she doesn't listen to a lot of podcasts. It's probably our friends who don't listen to any other podcast, so we're automatically their number one.
I disagree.
Who do you think is like a random?
Look at it says top countries. After the United States, we got the UK, New Zealand, France, and Hungary.
Dude,
So that means there's some random guy out there in New Zealand just
is
cranking
Fireman
it.
Phil listening to the pod?
Maybe.
Is there an island on there?
Maybe. Okay, I didn't screenshot the 86% stat, but now that I think about it, you're right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we
Oh
only
yeah.
get 12%.
No, wait. Yeah.
Oh no,
You
14%.
receive more comments than 86% of other shows.
That's even more sad.
Than 86% of others. So that means then most shows of 2025.
Okay, that is good.
I was saying it wrong. It wasn't 86 percentile. It was more than 86%.
That's pretty good.
So that means we're in the top 24%
Okay,
of
so
new
we
shows.
have a lot of comments.
Definitely not of all shows.
Only new shows.
But
so
yeah, go ahead.
New shows meaning this year, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's referring to your debut season was more popular than 86% of other
that's
shows.
pretty
So it is
good,
good. We
actually.
were laughing for no reason.
And specifically comments,
Yeah, same thing.
pretty good.
So
Okay.
that's actually not bad.
Not bad at all.
Because if you think about it, we're really beating is just all people that like tried it once and then probably like
Just like stopped. Yeah.
yeah, but we didn't do
The
that.
fact that we show up,
Yeah.
it brings us way up there.
The Goldfish Boys are consistent.
Because we're at episode what now? 40 something?
We're nearing 40.
Nearing 40, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
We show up.
That means we spent 40 hours at least, like
Yeah.
a little more,
Yeah.
right? Like let's say 50 hours
Yeah.
of recording pod. That's a full week in the trades.
That's a lot of potting.
A lot of potting.
A
dude.
full week of work.
Yeah.
In the
fact
trades.
that we've just been showing up, you know, that's what's important, and we appreciate all of the fans that have been there since day one. Levi, me, and Seth.
Yeah. I have
That's
big
probably-
goals for Goldfish Boys in 2026.
Oh yeah,
This is our
absolutely.
year.
Absolutely.
We're taking over.
Some say that like we're gonna get back on the shorts.
Yeah.
And dude, we're gonna take
Oh
over.
yeah, it's time. Oh, we take pride in our work here
Yeah.
at Goldfish Boys HQ, here in the playroom.
Yeah.
I think that we're nearing a year under our belt.
Yeah.
And now it's a time where it's like we can grow, we can move forward.
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
some say like the work begins now.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff now has just been prep.
Yeah, of course.
This is you guys are about to see like the year of the Goldfish Boys.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah. Except Sam's not here, so
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sam's on PTO again.
Yeah. And we're not even paying him. It's PTO, but it's not paid.
Yeah,
It's just time off.
It's paid time off, but not paid.
But not paid, yeah.
Yeah,
Just off.
Well, he's off.
Yeah, he's off.
He's got TO.
Tio, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just off, yeah.
And speaking of someone who's also off his work, Ben Richards.
Ben Richards.
We're talking about The Running Man, which is a remake of Stephen King adaptation back in the 80s.
Okay.
Led by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, who?
Arnold, our boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I did not know
You didn't know that?
Oh. Wait, what are you saying?
So
What am I saying? You're saying Stephen King read a book?
yes, called The Running Man. Yeah. And then they adapted it in the 80s.
Into a movie?
Yeah.
So this is a remake? I did not know that.
It's more like it's another adaptation of it.
Okay. Do you remember what the first one was called?
The Running Man.
Dude, so it is a remake.
Sure.
Wow. No, I did not know that. I
like
knew
Edgar
that
Wright's
it was an adaptation of a Stephen King novel. Did not know that they had already made one.
Yeah, which is why
Really?
I don't know if you noticed this, but there was a card in the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger was just like casually on it.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, he was just like casually like in there.
Yeah.
It's just a photo of Arnold in the movie. It's just a reference to
Interesting.
him being
No, I didn't.
Ben Richards back then
Wow.
in the 80s. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And how did the first movie do?
I don't think it was like critically received very well, but it was considered to be fun. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was a more straightforward action
Gotcha.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's that we know about it.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright's latest feature. His last one was Last Night in Soho.
Okay.
Which was 2021. Did you see that?
I did not. And what did you think of that one?
Definitely a downgrade in his filmography. Yeah.
Okay.
Richard, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod of Richard.
Edgar Wright is his favorite director.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was disappointed by Last Night in Soho and was also looking forward to this movie.
And this is my first Oscar Wright film. I've never seen any before.
Well, you've never seen an Edgar Wright film before? Or sorry, Oscar Wright.
Wait, is that his name?
No. Well, now it is on the pod. What do you know about Oscar Wright?
I know his first name is Edgar.
Okay.
I only know that he's done Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Mr. Fox, or no?
No, that's Wes Anderson.
Okay. So then I only know that he's done Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I know. I know Richard likes him. I've heard his name. I assume that he is a well-respected director. I do not know anything about him other than that.
You definitely have heard of a couple other films he's done.
Okay.
So
Hit me.
he's known for like either his Hollywood studio films or he also does films in the UK, which I haven't seen.
Like, what do you mean?
Like
Just
he has some
indie
like
films?
other films like that were like more under like the UK branch of the industry.
Okay.
That I just haven't heard of, but I just know that he's made a couple.
Okay.
Over
And
there.
they're like smaller films, indie.
Sure. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because they're not like they're not going to make money like The Running Man, or they're not marketed like The Running Man.
Okay. But they still speak English in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He made the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. That's Shaun of the Dead
Okay.
with Simon Pegg, Hot Fuzz.
Okay, I heard of that.
Yeah.
You love that one.
Yeah,
You love
that's
Hot
my
Fuzz.
favorite comedy of all time.
Okay.
And then he made Baby Driver.
Okay, I've heard of that.
There you go. Yeah. So
Is Baby Driver in that?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
What are the three of? What are the three?
it's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you would love those films.
Okay. I'll have to check that, especially Hot Fuzz. You are always on about Hot Fuzz.
So there's those three: Baby Driver,
Okay.
Scott Pilgrim, like you said. So this is his latest picture. I think I don't know how many films he's had now, but he's been in the industry for like 2 decades.
Okay. Is he older?
Not super old.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were your expectations going into this?
So I missed this. Like I thought I was gonna miss this in theaters because I waited to see it a long time. I remember
Yeah.
it came out in early November. Does that sound right?
I don't remember.
Okay. It had been in theaters for a while. I remember seeing the promo for it, but I don't remember seeing a lot of promo for it.
Yeah.
Like it didn't hit hard in like the trailers and stuff.
We caught it at literally the very end of its run.
Very end, yeah.
I think
Like-
I saw it on like the last day it was in Alamo Draft House.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I missed it in Draft House. I had to go see it at
A
where
different
did I
theater?
see it? Regal?
Regal.
No. Oh, Flicks Brew House.
Oh, you went over
by your
there?
house. Yeah, because that was the only showing.
That's funny.
They added a few different Regals. Fun fact, dude, I looked on for screenings and it
Yeah.
said I was looking for one in the morning or like as early as I could go. I saw one that said 11:25. I drove all the way to Regal Northwoods, and then I looked on the app again. It said 11:25 p.m. Oh, So, dude, I drove all the way back to church, and then I drove to Flex Ripper House and
Dang.
saw that one in the morning. So yeah, we barely got it before it went out of the draft house. I thought it was already on streaming because it had been a while since it was in. My expectations were I did not know a thing about it. I knew Glenn Powell was in it because I saw him on the poster, but it reminded me of like I thought it was going to be a game show. I heard it was a game show film.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it other than that. I knew it was a Stephen King adaptation, which I thought was interesting because I thought it was going to be something similar to The Long Walk, which also recently came out. Yeah. And I thought it was funny that like Long Walk, Running Man, and they're both the same. They're adaptations of Stephen King. I thought there might be some overlap there, but that's all I knew. How about you?
Yeah, I was personally like disappointed with Last Night in Soho, which was his last film. So I just wanted a good Edgar Wright film. Like I wanted him to return, and I heard like action movie, and I heard kind of what the movie was about, and I was like, oh, this sounds like an easy like win for Edgar Wright. I was like, oh, he's just gonna knock this out of the park because it just sounded like a guy like running away from all these people in this like intense sci-fi dystopia. Like it just sounded like something that would cater to Edgar Wright's skill set. Yeah. I know you haven't seen his work, but he's like more known for like his fast-paced like editing. Okay. And his action choreography is always very impressive. Okay. So this just sounded like that would cater to that a lot.
Is he specifically known for his action work?
No, he's more known for like his comedy.
Comedy. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
But like it's a fusion of that because Baby Driver, he's like also really well known for, and like the editing of like the choreography is well known. Like the action surrounding like the car chases and stuff like that. Yeah. And then Hot Fuzz is just a straight action movie. Okay. And there's a lot of impressive editing in that movie. Yeah, so he's known for like his quick editing, and we'll get to it, but that didn't seem like as apparent in this movie. Like a lot of people are talking about how it feels like this movie is like the least Edgar Wright-ish of all of Wright's work. Sure. Yeah, but I had decent expectations, and then when I saw like the kind of middling reviews, it dampened, and then it even like furtherly dampened when Richard was like not very happy with the movie. Yeah. Okay. He was pretty disappointed. So I went in with like pretty low expectations.
Okay. I think it's interesting that he's known for, like you're saying, he's known for like fast editing and like action and comedy and all that stuff. Yeah. Because I've definitely heard his name before, and that he was a well-established director. Yeah. So I think it's like I automatically associate like a well-known director with like they're into like dramas or super serious work. So it's kind of encouraging to hear like that he was into that. He does more like
he just does fun stuff, and which, they're all genre work. Like it's not like they're not like just like you're just saying like boiled down dramas. Yeah. He just does straight up like it's a comedy movie, it's an action movie, it's a zombie movie. That's
pretty fun,
and they're fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see myself getting into him if this was a like not to get into what I think about it yet, but if this was a representation of like what his normal work is, kind of liked it. So,
how do I say this? Oh, with Scott Pilgrim, you're more resistant to like geeky stuff. Yeah, and that movie's very geeky. Okay, so I don't know if you'd love that, but you would definitely love his Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. It's just it's a anthology of comedies. Okay. But each one is like a spoof of a different genre.
Oh, cool.
So the first one,
you telling me about that?
The first one is a zombie spoof. Second's a buddy cop spoof. Yeah. And then the third one is like a sci-fi spoof. Okay. So it's really fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Baby Driver, everyone loves.
Yeah. Is that the one with who's the lead in that?
Ansel Elgort.
Oh, okay. Is Adam Driver in that?
No. Want to hop into the general thoughts?
Let's do it.
All right. What did you think of The Running Man?
All right. I thought this movie was very fun. It reminded me how like fun film can be. It was like not very technically good.
Oh,
the visuals did not impress me at all.
What about the visuals?
It all looked like fake.
Oh, you thought the CGI and the visual effects? Okay.
Yeah, it didn't impress me. Okay. Like the knocks that you had against Frankenstein with like the whole like the CGI just like didn't look good on some of it. I kind of had those same thoughts on this.
I think it's funny because I saw Frankenstein on like my laptop, and then like you're watching The Running Man like on the big screen.
Yeah,
we watch on the big screen. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So visuals, I thought Glenn Powell was great in this. The performances were fine. Other than that, I liked the premise. I thought one of the things that kept me engaged for like the whole movie, and the reason why I had so much fun, is because I did really like the premise. Like the concept of this is fascinating to me. It's a lot of commentary on like society and culture and government and all that stuff. So that really kept me engaged. The action was solid. It was good. It felt... I didn't like the whole like technology centered plot line. Like a lot of movies have done this recently, where they just like try to work technology into the film in a very kind of like on the nose corny way.
Yeah, like how every movie is about AI now. Do you think that stuff kind of took you out of the movie? It was too contemporary?
Took me out like a little bit, yeah.
What's funny about that is that the novel is set in 2025.
Really?
So it's actually really ironic that this movie comes out in 2025.
Really? The novel?
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Yeah, I think that took me out a little bit, especially because I was not expecting it from I didn't know anything about Edgar Wright, but I heard he was like an all-time director. So kind of surprised me that it felt very like Netflix AI-based stuff.
Did you feel like it was more fun than you're expecting?
More fun than I expected? Yeah. It was a very fun film. So how about you?
With my thankfully with my lowered expectations, I had a really fun time.
Yeah,
like I had a blast watching this movie, but it's bogged down by a lot of flaws that keep it from being, to me at least, a great movie. You know what I mean? Like it's a movie that I enjoyed more than I thought was as polished as it could be. I don't even know where to begin. I think the script got really messy in the third act.
Okay,
like it kind of gets convoluted and
sure,
like messy in the end. And I also feel like tonally it's very like confused. Like the movie is both really funny and really cartoonish and really silly and pokes a lot of fun, and then in other periods of the film it takes itself like mildly seriously and talks about serious subjects, but it's like not quite willing to talk about them like to a full extent. Like with the villains of the movie, they're very like cartoonish and like, oh, it's silly. It's like silly. Josh Brolin like looks dumb. Coleman Domingo looks dumb, and they're all playing it up, and it's big. Yeah, and it's like, oh, we're laughing at this, but then it'll be like in the projects, and there's like a black family struggling, and it's like, oh, this is like the kid is just dying, and I'm like, oh shoot, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing or if I'm supposed to like actually engage with the conversation in the movie, and I don't think the movie knows that either.
So when you say I see what you mean. Yeah. Don't you think that's kind of like one of the points of the movie?
If that is the point, I don't think it works very well.
Okay.
Like I feel like it should decide if it wants to be like a tongue-in-cheek satire or if it wants to be like a film that wants to... like if it was the complete opposite direction of one battle after another, where one battle is like facing it in the eye and like ripping it apart, it would be better. Because The Running Man has like a little 10% smidge of one battle and after. And then the next scene is like a Marvel movie antics.
Sure.
Which I for me personally, I thought it was like a really weird tone to take. Like especially with how the ending goes, with how like rebellious the whole movie is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was odd. What did you think?
Yeah, I resonate with what you're saying about the ending specifically.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the whole girl in the car happens, everything from then on is kind of like, okay, what's really going on here? We kind of got lost. As far as the tonal stuff, I definitely see what you mean. In my head, though, I'm thinking like, well, that's like kind of what they're trying to say, is that like it's all a game, and to these like to the powers that be, it's all a game. It doesn't matter. And for the people that are playing the game, which like it's like very meta and very symbolic of like culture and society. Yeah. For the people that are playing the game, it matters like in more than we could ever imagine.
Well, I guess to add on to my like original point, like think about like Ben Richards specifically. I think this is where the challenge tonally kind of like points. It's that like Ben Richards is both like supposed to be like super angry. He's like, he's supposed to be like a madman. but then he's also kind of like a normal dude in some scenes, and I don't like I don't think that movie is like really sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Who Ben Richards?
I can see that.
Is like he's supposed to be like this like super angry guy.
Yeah.
And he is for like little spurts, but then other scenes he's like this like kind of like calm, like calculating dude where he's like talking gently with like the family. You know what I mean? Where it's like, and I guess this is like the harshest way for me to put it, but it feels like there are some scenes where if Glenn Powell is acting angry, it's because they're saying the character's angry. Like, oh, like this is the time like he's supposed to be angry now.
I can see that.
Like, I just don't think that the character's like really well positioned, but I do think that with what he's given in the script, Glenn Powell does do a great job. It's literally just hitman, but angry.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's go ahead.
When like the first or early on in the movie, whenever he's in line to go to the game and to like interview and all that stuff, and he gets mad at the police officers because the guy is barfing and he doesn't, or they don't help him.
Yeah,
I was like very confused on like why he was like that mad about it. I will say though, like,
because it just perks out of nowhere.
Yeah, but every time he's mad, he is mad at the system, like the powers that be. He's never angry at people who aren't part of the system. So like that part makes sense. Like he's angry that the system is the way it is.
Yeah,
he's always kind to the people around him. So
it's weird because also with that scene though, it's like that scene is clearly just in there just to show you that he gets angry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
That's very true.
That like it jumbled the pacing of the opening like so oddly.
I do agree on
You're
that.
just like, by the way, this guy's really mad.
Yeah.
Like same thing with
mad.
The opening scene where he's like holding the baby. He's like, you just brought her in there so you don't get mad. He's like, I wouldn't smash your face right now if you're. But then the other times it works. Like when he's screaming at the camera, those are where Glenn Powell's at his best. Like he really just owns it. He's like, what did he say? He's like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Great stuff. But yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about the character itself? Like, I just feel like it's really like thinly designed, and in that thin design, not perfectly executed. Like, I don't really.
I could agree with that. Definitely not perfectly executed.
I'm not walking home like, oh, I love Ben Richards.
No.
Yeah.
I see the intention behind it. I don't think it was done as well as it could be.
He should be cooler. The movie presents the ending like he's like this anarchist badass or something.
Sure.
Or he's like destroyed the system.
Yeah.
But I just didn't feel that way when it hit. Like when he holds the gun, I'm like, he's cool, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's interesting because his character is one-dimensional in the fact that simply he's angry and he cares about his family.
Yeah.
And that's all they want you to think. And even when he's like, for example, when Michael Cera's spoilers, can we get in spoilers?
Sure.
Spoilers! When Michael Cera's character, when he goes to his house, and Michael Cera's like, you are the spark, right? To like to fuel this.
The initiator.
Yeah, the initiator, right? I love how he's like, no, I'm not. I just want to see my family. Like, it's I do see that it's not well done. On the other hand, it's like, I mean, he's saying exactly what he is. Well, at least his character is clear. Like he's mad, and I think he wants to see his family. It's
like too clear. Like it's just like, what does he exist? My daughter. Like if you took the daughter out of the movie, the movie's like it. Okay, this is how I'd explain it. I feel like they gotta pick a direction. I feel like he should either be like a complete angry madman, or he should be the father, like a noble father. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, because he's both a noble father and like a crazy madman, and I can't decide. Like,
sure.
Imagine if the movie was like he's just a crazy mad dude. The movie would be so much more fun. And he's like ripping everybody apart. I was like, I feel like he would become more iconic then.
Sure.
And then if he was a more straightforward noble like father, then like I feel like the movie wouldn't be as like tonally confused. Like I don't know if he's as rebellious as he thinks he is in the movie when he's got like this dying daughter or like otherwise. I don't know. It's
I feel like the movie doesn't work if you don't have the other one though, right? It's not he doesn't have the entertainment that the system wants if he's just a good dad.
Yeah.
And if he's just crazy, he has no passion. He has no drive to do it.
Yeah.
I think one thing that like this reminds me of actually some people in the trades. Like I'm used to this because at work they come to work and they are the most psychopathic people that you will ever talk to in life. And you see them at like, for example, at the Christmas my union Christmas party that I went to last night.
Yeah.
They're the most like normal, like kind-hearted, very calm around like their wife and kids.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? Like that Richard, or what's his name? Ben Richards, right? He reminded me of that because like it's simply that these people have just like a switch, and they are pure intentioned. It's just that they're just crazy.
I feel like he should have been crazier with the other people.
The other people meaning
like the bad people.
The bad people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have let him rip.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they were trying to keep the movie from being rated R or something.
Sure.
But I don't know. It was just
I can see that.
Like,
yeah.
I guess all I'm trying to say is that it feels like slightly watered down. Like it feels like he's like not quite. It's like they say that he is. Like I guess that's my point. It's like they keep saying that he's this, or like the movie keeps trying to tell you that he's this. But I'm like, yeah, he's kind of angry. Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I think like one can, based on that, or going off of this, one part is when he's in the basement of that building that explodes.
Yeah.
And before he like makes it explode, or before he knows it's going to explode, like he yells out like, "Guys, go away!" or "Guys, go away! It's gonna blow! It's gonna blow!"
Yeah.
Isn't he saying that to the people that are trying to hunt him down?
I guess so. I don't know.
Because like, if that, how is he like so angry at the system if he's like he actually does care about these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like things like that, I do resonate with what you're saying.
Like imagine like it goes from like that whole scene, and he's like at least to me he feels like slightly collected, and he escapes, and then he turns like you know what I mean? So it's an interesting tonal thing. Like the movie, I think in the end with like the rock music and like they took down the thing, I feel like it's supposed to feel like a big middle finger to America, but like low-key the movie doesn't really feel like that as you're watching it. Like it feels like a standard action movie, and it's not as offensive as it thinks it is really my point. Like the movie I think wants to be punk rock, but the movie's really like radio classic rock. Yeah,
it's a very a good way of putting it.
You know, I just it's with like the politics, a lot of it is like not as offensive as it thinks it is. I think like a lot of the like little like really like simple analogies that it's making, they're really fun, but I don't know. The movie should. I don't really have much else to add there, but it's just
I agree with what you're saying because like I said, I sincerely love the commentary because I love commentary like this stuff.
Yeah,
but it definitely does feel like what you just said reminded me of the Jason Statham movie called the Beekeeper, in which it was just simply like a Hunter Biden analogy.
Yeah,
and it felt like this in the fact that it had no like it was so shallow and didn't really explore the ideas to full capacity.
Yeah,
that it wasn't really like impactful. It's just a nod to it.
Yeah, and that isn't an issue. Like I don't find that to be the issue of the movie. My issue with it is that I feel like the movie thinks that it did something bigger.
Sure. Why do you think that the movie?
Because of the ending. Because it feels like I think what it thinks it's doing is like oh, this is gonna maybe not ruffle feathers, but like this is a statement. Yeah. Like this is but like watching this after watching one battle after another, and they're both kind of doing like similar things on opposite sides of the spectrum, really puts the script into perspective.
Sure.
And as I mentioned to you earlier, like when I was listening to the Edgar Wright video or the Edgar Wright interview, it gave me more sympathy towards the movie because when he was talking about the movie, he just seemed like a chill dude and he was just having fun with it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he like usually when you think of like auteur filmmakers, they're these like unaccessible geniuses.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think of dudes, you know, they're writers, you know, they're kind of hard to access. And Edgar Wright, he just sounds like another guy. And he was just talking about like the action, and he was like having fun with the action scenes. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, that was hard to make, but we did this, and we went to the location. And Glenn Powell's very talented. And then, we just built the set and we shot this action and it was very fun. And he just sounded like he was just doing his job.
Cool. That's awesome.
And that made me feel more sympathy towards it. Where it's like, I think that they were just kind of having fun with it. And they weren't trying to make one battle. I suppose I just wish that the movie was like slimmed down. Because I feel like if it embraced like a tighter, like 1 hour 45, this is a quick, fun, run and gun, action, like hardcore action movie with a little bit of political spice and a little bit of political humor.
Yeah,
it would be much better than a 2 hour 15-minute.
Okay,
this is a big summer blockbuster or a fall blockbuster.
Yeah,
that's supposed to like point to the system of America that we're in today.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's like it's biting a little more than it can chew.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of leads me to the answer of my question, but I was gonna ask like, so take away all of the like Michael Cera like plotting to mess with the government and take away the whole, like, at the end when she puts the papers inside of his backpacks that tells the people what's going on, like, take away all that stuff, and is it a better film?
Well, I wouldn't take away the Michael Cera stuff,
because
that's actually
great.
He's my Willem Dafoe who stole the movie. I think the Michael Cera stuff is incredible. So I definitely not take out Michael Cera. Like, I love the little government conspiracy stuff. I don't even know, like here, let's take for example the Amelia actress, the girl at the end. Like you were talking about, like how the movie kind of falls apart and it kind of bogs down because the movie takes this time to do this like monologue about how rich people suck, and it just feels very like it's like kind of slowing. It's kind of like clogging the pipes of it. And the writing is a little rough, where it's like, okay, I get it. Like, we could be distributing the money around. You know what I mean? It's like, that scarf is worth my daughter's life. It's just like that little like pieces of bloat like that, like that, especially again right after one battle and after another.
Sure.
You could just feel the presence of that in the movie a lot more.
The thing is, I think like the reason why they needed that third act to go down like that is because they set him up like for failure. Like, like where do you go if you know that they can just kill you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like they would have had to. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that stuff is from the novel. The bomb thing, the fake bomb thing, is from the novel.
Okay, all that third act stuff. Or at least
in the novel, though, he does die at the end with the plane crash. But imagine Hollywood greenlighting a movie where at the end, a suicide plane crash into a tower happens. Post 9/11, that ain't happening.
That is not happening.
Yeah,
be baller though. Be fun.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, we've only seen it once. I don't know how I would like doctor the script, but it does. In my opinion, it feels too long and gets convoluted and messy.
Yeah, especially at the end there. Yeah, I totally agree on that. The Michael Cera stuff, dude. He came out and I saw his name at the beginning of the movie. I was like, huh, where is this gonna go?
Yeah.
And dude, he comes in there just swinging, and
baller.
That like 15 minutes is like, for me, the highlight of the film.
He injects a new like what do they call it, like a second wave or like a second wind.
A second wind. There you go.
Into the movie.
So good.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it. Let's just go in. Like, what are your favorite parts of it? Because like we've been talking about where the script kind of falters for us a little bit. We've been talking about it for a while. Yeah. Let's talk about our favorite stuff. Because I think we both had fun with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say just a lot of my favorite stuff is the first two acts, right? I love, like we said, the Michael Cera stuff. Other than that, man, I like... the
first two acts are really good.
Yeah.
They're fun.
I mean, all the visits that he makes with the different, like the person who set him up in the first one, got him the new passport and all of that stuff. Him being on the run is fun. I'm trying to. What do you think?
My favorite scene easily is from the moment that he looks out the window and looks at the crazy homeless person, and onto where he records that video of him saying he's still here. Yeah, like that whole action sequence at the kind of like the hotel, I guess. Yeah. Incredible stuff. I like the timing of the camera like flying through the window and him like turning around on time with it. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Richard told me that in a podcast that he was listening to, that they were saying that Glenn Powell had an earpiece with Edgar Wright in his ear telling him about like the timing.
That's really cool.
Because I mean, think about it. Glenn Powell has to like turn on command with the timing of that like camera. So like stuff like that is really cool.
Okay, interesting. That is cool.
Yeah, and all the way that it's staged, all of it's fun. Like him like on the side of the building, him swinging back in, all that like intensity of Coleman Domingo narrating like, it's getting closer. Yeah. It's here it is, gentlemen. Yeah. Like all that stuff building together is like the peak of the film for me.
Absolutely. I like all of the stuff with Coleman Domingo. Yes. Like those are my favorite scenes. I think that man is a beautiful actor. He's so good. I've only seen him in Sing Sing, and I don't even know if I've seen him in a movie other than that. But I love that dude.
Yeah. He's so he did incredible. He knew the assignment. It was great. I especially actually like the plane stuff, which I know was like really rockily executed, but him narrating Glenn Powell walking through the plane
helped a lot.
Was incredible. Absolutely. I love that. Like, one more. Like when he's like going to the bathrooms and stuff.
Absolutely.
It's like, and there was one. Like, all that was really cool. I love that. It made, like, if the third act was messy, it still was fun thanks to Coleman Domingo.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm trying to think of highlights other than like the Sarah stuff.
After Michael Cera, which that house scene where out of nowhere, like it was funny how he just hit the button just because he wanted to kill a bunch of them.
That was awesome.
That was a classic like Edgar Wright tangent. Like yeah, the plot's going, but let's like he literally paused the movie, said, "Let's just watch 10 minutes of action, I guess, and then we'll keep going." You know what I mean?
That was great. That was great. Yeah,
it was just Michael Cera doing Michael Cera stuff with the action. So that was fun. But aside from that, I loved once again Glenn Powell in disguises. I loved him as the father with the blind father.
Oh, that was so good.
Sick stuff.
That was great.
He's like, was talking in the accent. Yeah. There was once a time, right? And he's like talking and he's got the glasses, which I saw on IMDb that this was his third project in 2 years where he had to have disguises. Yeah.
Well, Hitman, this, and what else? Do you remember?
So Hitman, obviously. And then he had a series called Chad Powers where he plays a football player who has to wear a disguise.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Chad Powers.
Okay. Interesting.
So, I mean, the man loves a fake nose.
This really was just like Hitman on like a different. It's like a different version.
It's just Hitman, but on steroids.
Yeah, he really loves the disguises. He plays these roles so well. Who did Hitman? Do you remember?
Richard Linklater.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Linklater. Yeah,
our boy.
Okay. Apart from favorite like scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Who were your favorite performances? I assume that you thought Powell did well.
That's a good question. I think to start off with, something that's obvious is that he can pull off being an action star.
Yeah.
Like, this is his first, like, straightforward action since Top Gun Maverick. I mean, he's a side character in Maverick. This one, he can hold the screen of running, doing the action, fighting.
Yeah.
He's a convincing action star. I know that that's a dying breed these days, but I mean, he's clearly doing it. He's trying to fall in the lineage of Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, right? I was going to say that.
I think he works on those levels, like physically. From a performance, anything I think that's not totally landing with his performance, I would just say I think it's just a credit to the script and not him.
Yeah.
Because all the scenes where he is angry, like, and he's like talking in the camera, they're hilarious. They're fun.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm still here. And he's got his eyes.
Yeah.
Not a role that we're used to seeing him in. He's usually like a charismatic Western boy.
Absolutely.
But yeah. I thought it was good.
Yeah. I thought so too. Yeah. And we said we both like Coleman.
Yeah, the bingo was great. Sarah.
How about the?
Whoa! By the way, the cast is stacked. I'm just realizing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How about the big boss?
Josh Brolin.
His name.
Yeah.
I thought he was great.
Yeah, he's always funny.
He's always good. Yeah.
He's always funny.
So
he's
Monsters and this, like. I loved him in Monsters, and I didn't even know
Weapons.
Weapons. Sorry, Weapons.
Monster.
I didn't even know who he was before Weapons. And
Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
he's in Dune, and he played Thanos.
Okay, yeah. He played Thanos. Yeah, I did not know that.
Dune. He's in both Dune movies.
Yeah, who was he in Dune?
He plays the guy that trains Paul Atreides. He's one of their commanders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he
now
kills
I'm seeing him in like
Dave Bautista's character in 2. He
kills
part 2.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to look at that again. But he's so good.
Yeah, you're an Atreides. No.
Okay. No, not at all. But I love him. He's great. He's great in this too.
He's rock solid.
He just played the cool, even character the whole time, and that's what he does well.
He's really funny.
Who else was in this that we liked?
Oh, I love William H. Macy. He's the guy that Glenn Powell goes to for help at the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
William H. Macy. He's a classic side guy that shows up. And
what else is he in? Because I've seen
Fargo.
Okay,
Boogie Nights.
I've seen him in Fargo.
Boogie Nights.
Oh, in Boogie Nights. Yeah. He's great.
Yeah,
he's really funny.
He's in a couple stuff. Yeah.
I thought his face looked familiar.
Yeah, he's old.
I thought he was one of Sandler's guys.
Oh,
because he looks
David
like
Spade.
He looks like Spade.
Yeah, is that David Spade?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's funny.
He was great in this.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of parts that I like. I just don't think it comes together perfectly.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What else would you change about it other than the sloppy third act, the whole like commentary stuff not being quite on? Like what else would you change about this film?
I would want it to be more violent, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be more violent.
Yeah, I could use some of that.
Like when I am imagining, like it's The Running Man, it's political.
Yeah.
He's an angry, violent dude.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie should be more vicious, bloodier, and should be more rebellious. I feel like the movie's just a couple degrees too close to a classic summer blockbuster that's fun and that the family can watch, but it's just, there's a little more blood and a little more cursing in it.
Yeah.
I wish it was more like oh, this movie is messed up. More cursing, more blood, angrier, more rebellious, more politically scathing. Because I feel like the movie should be that. It would be less accessible, and it being like R-rated or whatever. I guess it is already R-rated now that I think about it.
I think it is. Yeah.
But yeah, it felt a little too friendly and a little too how do I say this? Just like slightly watered down. I would say.
No, yeah, I totally see that.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I would just change. I don't know how to say this, but I would just make it more like. I know it's meant to feel like the game show stuff. I just want it to feel more grounded and more real. Now I know it's hard to do that when like, it's a fake.
It's also a future dystopia.
Exactly. Like the dystopian stuff, it's going to be hard to make that feel more grounded.
I think maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, but what you're tapping into is that the dystopia feels too thin.
Agreed.
I guess what I would say is it's supposed to feel like the whole country is like this, but in the Running Man, it kind of feels like a couple towns are like this, or a couple green screens are like this. Yeah.
There it is.
Because I don't know what the comp is for like a more a better executed dystopia would be, but I don't know about you, but it just felt like we were in a couple towns. And then they dressed it up a little bit with some sci-fi. Yeah. And then now we're watching it. Whereas I feel like with more deeply executed dystopias, it's like they feel more lived in.
Sure. We're like more world building and stuff like that, right?
Which I can't blame Edgar Wright because this movie was made in like just a year's worth of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They literally...
Why is that?
The guy at Paramount was just like, we could get this out at the end of 2025 is what Edgar Wright said, and just like, okay, really, they just cranked it out.
Okay. Interesting.
Which again goes back to at least the vibe that I'm picking up from Wright is that he just wanted to make a fun movie,
just have fun,
and in that case he does succeed.
Sure. Why was this not like was it just me, or did it fly under the radar? Am I wrong on that?
I think it did.
Okay.
I think
why was that?
It should be. I don't know what this movie wants to be. I feel like it wants to be a big summer blockbuster, but it just isn't.
Just isn't?
Just not. It should be like a tight cult classic type movie. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's doing fine at the box office.
I was just thinking with the cast, like how is this just like, how did I not even like hear about it? How is it kind of flying under the radar? Because the cast should like, when you see those names, you should be like, wow, what is that? Yeah. And Edgar Wright, like.
And it's a big movie. Yeah. But I guess it's because it's so caricaturized and it's like almost too one-dimensional for being like the big movie that it is. I'm kind of confused, frankly.
Also, I saw this like on like Twitter and stuff. Is there fatigue of Glenn Powell? Because I've been seeing that
That's a good question. Glenn Powell fatigue, huh?
Is there like white, sexy dude
fatigue? That's a good question. Because... Glenn Powell is doing this like classic action star thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know because we're not tired of Timothée Chalamet. At least I'm not.
I think that there's a talent gap there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not like.
But they're also
Glenn
doing
Powell's
different
not a bad
things.
actor.
Glenn Powell is not, but he's also not like this is not a serious role like Marty Supreme is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when I see Chalamet in a movie, I'm like thrilled. When I see Glenn Powell, I'm not gonna lie, I'm skeptical. Not because of that. I don't question his skill. Yeah. I question is this going to be the same role as last time?
Yeah, but that's part of it. Is like a little bit of the movie star thing, or like the Brad Pitt thing, where part of them being in the movies that they are kind of themselves.
Sure. I don't know. Also, Chalamet is just in he's in one a year, right? I mean, whereas Glenn Powell is in. He had earlier this year he had a TV show, and he's been in something else this year.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
There is an oversaturation of him, but he's good.
In the past couple of years, Anyone But You.
Yeah.
Hitman.
Yeah. This.
Twisters.
This, and Twisters was last year, if I remember correctly, and the TV show that he was
Chad
in.
Powers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not crazy.
No, not crazy.
There's a lot more.
Hitman was 23, if I remember.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal is the one who's got the big fatigue on the internet.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's the best case study for Glenn Powell's talent.
Sure.
This movie.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be Hitman.
Do we know? Oh yeah. Do we know what else he's up to next? Because I wonder if he could just do something weird and
he's in a J.J. Abrams. Sorry if I'm wrong. Fantasy film next.
Fantasy,
which he's kind of going down the Hollywood star checklist.
Okay,
like he did the rom-com. He did the rom-com.
Yeah,
he did the franchise movie.
Didn't you watch that rom-com?
Anyone but you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No. It wasn't very good.
I heard it was decent. Well, I guess it's like the fact that it was even existing.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
because it was him and Sweeney, right?
Yeah. Thanks. Shout out, Luke.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Any closing thoughts?
Nah. I wanted to mention just so that we can share a few thoughts on it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the WB Netflix thing?
Dude, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, I feel like it's our role to talk about.
We really should talk about it. Actually,
let's talk about it.
I'm kind of devastated. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not very happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. How about you?
The only hope I have is that I've been like doing research more into it because it would be like devastating for our community. I'm seeing that like, one, it's not official.
No, the government still has to let it through. It's such a big deal. Yeah.
And people are saying that they proposed this like thinking the government will not allow it because it would create a monopoly, like the number 1 and number 3 streaming services like combined.
Yeah.
Like they're almost thinking that the government will definitely say no.
You think Trump's saying not today?
I don't know. I think that's the only hope, and I could see that as a possibility of them saying no. If it does, that's crazy.
If it goes through, I'm very concerned. I think this is really dramatic, but I think let's assume it goes through. Mm-hmm. This is going to be one of those things that we talk about when we're 40 and we're like, yeah, we had it fine, and then like I remember. Me and Elijah, we used to go and watch movies.
Bro, that is a crazy. Like what you're saying is crazy.
Yeah, but that's I don't know if I'm being dramatic, but that's legitimately like I would be like, yeah, like me, Elijah, Sam, like we used to go watch movies, and we'd like see them in person, and then we remember when this deal dropped.
Yeah.
And now it's all in streaming. Like unironically, I don't know. I love how you see it, right?
Kids that like me and your Uncle Seth, right? Like we hang out all the time, so like we watch movies in like our living room.
Yeah.
Did you know that me and Uncle Seth, we used to have to go. We would somewhere by choice.
Yeah.
To go see a movie.
Well, because you would see on this big. Like, you would go in a room with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah.
And it'd be a giant fucking screen in front of you.
Spoilers! Sorry for cussing.
Yeah, with these big speakers. Yeah. And there'd be a baby crying in the corner. You'd be like, what the hell is going on? But it'd be the best thing ever.
3 guys snoring.
Yeah.
And like, okay, yeah. Like, son, like you see that screen? Imagine a screen 20 times that big.
Yeah.
That is a crazy thing to like imagine.
Okay, but like watering that crazy statement down a bit. Because I'm sure theaters will still last. They'll just like heavily diminish. They'll take them down. Yeah. Absolutely. But we'll be like, oh no, like all of our friends would go out to the movie when this like Marvel movie would come out, and it would be a big deal, and we'd all talk about it.
Yeah.
And then now it's like we all meet in Elijah's living room.
Yeah.
Which I feel like what Netflix slowly wants to transition to. Which my knowledge on the thing is just I've listened to some a podcast about it and like surface level quotes on it.
Oops, daisy.
on like little quotes on social media.
Yeah.
Like I saw what the president of Netflix was saying. Was it like, oh, like we're transitioning to a new era of cinema. People are like, trying to stay in the past.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're literally just killing the media. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like moving forward, moving forward in the definition of Netflix just means killing cinema. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because there's like, it's cinema. Like, that's why it's called cinema, because you go to the cinema.
Yeah.
It's like, no. What do you mean? What are we transitioning to a new era?
Well, we're transitioning to a new era of media.
Yeah, but not cinema.
But not cinema. But like, I think he's equating those two ideas. Is like the future of media is in the house.
Yeah,
that's not cinema.
Well, I mean, it's more money in his pocket.
Absolutely. Yeah. They don't care about like cinema.
What are your main concerns with it? Because we're talking about how we're concerned about it, but like what are the actual things that you're mainly concerned about? Like of Netflix's effect on the film industry. I could start if you'd like.
Yeah, go and start, because I do feel like I'm a little bit like underqualified. I can say what I think, but yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
For like, let's just because we can't say what they'll do in the future.
Yeah,
because who knows? 20 years, I don't know what it'll probably get worse. But we can say what they have done. What they have done is that they've heavily, and we've talked about this on the show, heavily limited the theatrical window and the theatrical stay of films so that they go to streaming, and people will just just say, oh, well, you know what? I guess I'll just wait for it because it's coming out in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
I mean, we just experienced that with Frankenstein. Imagine Frankenstein on the scale of all the media that Warner Brothers owns, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I can't list for you the top 20 franchises which they own because, I mean, they own a lot.
Yeah.
But let's start with just one. Imagine Dune.
Yeah.
Dune is owned by Warner Brothers. The version of Dune under Netflix would look a lot different. I'm sure that the theatrical window would be a lot shorter.
Sure.
I don't know how their hands would look in the production of Dune. But the worst case scenario, I'm imagining that they're like limiting the production time. They're limiting Denny. They're limiting budget.
Sure.
I mean, look at all of Netflix, like the Netflix originals. Look at the quality of those versus the quality of like the Warner Brothers studios that they're pumping out. I mean, we could talk about Stranger Things, which is coming out right now. That's their biggest property, and I don't know about you, but like, oh, you don't watch it, but
I don't.
Like the CGI is like a big deal. Like it looks really rough.
Okay.
Now Netflix has a lot of auteur films that they've funded in the past few years. Like they funded, I don't know, like David Fincher, a couple David Fincher films. They did Trial,
The Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like clearly like they can produce films that they leave their hands off. But the irony, again, going back to my point, is that take Rian Johnson, for example, another auteur that they've been funding. They've been cutting out his theatrical windows. Like Glass Onion, he was pissed because like they could have gotten so much money from the theatrical window and they just sent it straight to streaming. And
So like Glass Onion is going straight to streaming?
Well, that was a 2020 picture.
Oh,
2021.
Sorry. I'm talking about the new
Wake
one.
Up Dead Man. That's going to have a very limited,
Very short,
theatrical
Absolutely.
window.
Yeah.
Which, like, why? I don't get it.
Sure.
Well, I do. Like, they want money.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the
like,
main concern.
I know we're talking about like within the the coming up like future, but like eventually there will be no windows, right? Like
I feel like in the very dark, distant future.
I don't even think it's like that unrealistic.
Really?
Yeah, because like there's no. I mean, other than making the money. Like Netflix, if you tell me that I can only get the new Dune 3 on Netflix, then I'm just gonna get Netflix. And I'm gonna watch it on there. So like, I mean,
concerning.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think ultimately there won't be movie theaters, and I don't even think it's like a possibility. I think that there will not be theaters.
I think it's further out than you're thinking, because people still go. Yeah, and there's a lot of theaters out there. I don't know. I don't see like, at the very least, people still love going to the theaters for event films.
Sure.
Like people still want to see the MCU movies. I know that the box office has been dying, but I think at least, for example, like Avengers 5 or Avengers 4.
Yeah.
I think Avengers 5. I think that's big enough where people like would want to go in a theater.
Yeah.
And I know that has nothing to do with Warner Brothers or Netflix, but I'm sure that they still. I mean, Oppenheimer and Barbie came out just 2 years ago, and that was a Warner Brothers event.
Yeah,
those are both Warner Brothers pictures. Netflix surely should be seeing that as like, oh yeah, we're not going to make $1 billion both ways with two movies if they don't come out at the theater at this scale.
Sure,
but it's still concerning because actually I believe the Netflix president addressed that with Oppenheimer and with Barbie, and he was arguing, and I'm just paraphrasing a caption that I saw on Instagram of like, he's saying that under Netflix that event still would have happened, which I disagree with. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Man,
it's a lot.
It's crazy. I don't mean to like. I'm not saying that will happen soon, but I think it's realistic that in our life, like the
in our lifetime, sure, yeah.
Like I'm just saying in like the future.
Oh, I thought you were saying like in 10 years.
But I do think like the conversations that we were talking about having with our kids, I think those are totally realistic.
Probably like 80% chance, I would say.
Which I think is like a crazy thing to wrap our heads around.
And this is kind of going away from the immediate topic, but I just think it's kind of sad given that cinema is like the youngest art form. It's like, it really is the newest one.
Sure.
We've been in like a century of it.
Yeah.
And it's really sad that we're already in the death of it.
That's sad. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, it just makes me like, I mean, this conversation it's like a downer. On the other hand, it makes me want to just go to the theater and see films.
It makes me feel more prideful of having like a draft house pass.
Absolutely.
Where I'm just like, I go to the movies and I will go as much as I can.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pride card. Like you're like, dude, like I go to the cinema. Yeah,
and I support filmmaking.
Yeah, it makes me want to go like to the movies with Eve and like my friends and stuff. Like me and my girlfriend Eve, we saw Eternity the other night.
Yeah,
and like. the movie was like about death and stuff, like loved ones and death and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the experience that we shared in that theater is like, that's something that we wouldn't have like shared at home.
Yeah.
Like there's something so special about the theater, and it makes me sad to think about like that would not exist.
And that's what Goldfish Boys is about.
Yeah. Goldfish Boys, we love
We're
cinema.
saving cinema.
We are saving cinema, bro.
Netflix, we're coming after you. In the record books, they're going to remember, without Goldfish Boys, we wouldn't have cinema.
Single-handedly saved cinema.
Yeah, that's why Sleeves was in a theater room.
That's why this is like, this year is the year of Goldfish Boys.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we're saving cinema.
We really
this
are.
Year.
That's the point of the list of shame.
Yeah.
Is that as we're watching these movies in the theaters, we're reminding people that cinema is beautiful.
Dude, that's so good.
Yeah.
Should we make a blood pact right now to never see a movie at our home TV again? Except family movie nights.
Of course.
Because that's a gathering
of
a movie that's not in theaters anymore.
Yeah.
Right? But from here on out, I'm never going to see a movie at home.
Shedding my blood.
Yeah. Let's do it right now. That's funny. Wolf pack.
Yeah. Fun conversation, Elijah?
Yeah, very fun. I'm kind of sad.
Hopefully cinema is still alive by the time that we pod again.
Hopefully.
That was Goldfish
Boys.